be one more topic in data structure, that is linked list. So what is the linked list data structure? We were discussing earlier also. Linked list data structure. So for understanding this concept, what I have to do that, I have to first write what is data structure. It is a logical container. Okay, it is a logical container that contain, okay, that contain data. It allows set of operations. It provides with, it is better to write like this, it provides with set of operations like create, like display, like insert, like delete, and etc. with this, etc. So if you would like to see, first of all we should understand what is the list here. List, it is a collection of elements. It is a collection of elements, right? It is a collection of elements. Now these are of two types, classified into two types. What are they? One is called static list. Example array. And dynamic list. Example linked list. So our main objective today to understand the linked list. How it looks. We'll see this, the looks of the container, the looks of the data structure, how it looks. If you see that, you can give one of the example here, like this. Let a linked list, okay, let a linked list with 4 nodes. How many nodes? 4 nodes. We will coming back to each and every concept of that. Here, you must have the knowledge. So I must create, this is what is called head node, and I create the node 1. I can say that it is what is that? It is nothing but character. Here I write here character here, and I write here it is short. Here it is B, and here it is character. You can see that this is allocate memory. This is allocate memory in allocate memory as like this. How it is allocate the memory? It consists of 3 blocks. block 1, block 2, block 3. And how does it define here? It defines that the block, the size of the block, okay, size of the block is the size of the data member having size of the block defined as the type declared as a structured data member variable declared as pointer type. Structured data member. So what is that meaning? What is the meaning of that? Or we can say that pointer variable pointer to the structure type. It is better to write here data member variable declared as pointer type. Also we can say that a variable of a pointer variable, it is a pointer variable, it is a pointer variable, it is a pointer to structure type. Structure type. This structure I must write here. Again back to this. This is called the head node, and this is my node 1, and this is my node 2, and it is structure type. Structure type. Remember that node is a structure type. So how many nodes I am going to create? Let me create the 4 nodes of this, which you have already done. Each node having 2 blocks. One is called info, another is called next. It will hold the address of the next. Let the address of this node is equal to 1000. Let the address of this node is equal to 200. Let the address of this node is equal to 0. This is in hex code representation of the address. So that right here. So what is that here? It holds the address 0x400. Indicate it is a pointer to the next node. Pointer to the next node. So what is that idea? It is a pointer to the next node. So each node having 2 blocks. So having 2 blocks, and the last node having grounded is a null, is a ground point. This is called null. Null pointers. What is called null pointers? Which does not have any more address for. Okay, now what you have to do that you have to give connection like this. Now what we are going to do? Now similarly when we are learning, because as I told you that C language we are going to implement a linked list. We are going to implement linked list in C language. So what is that idea? Implement linked list in C language. We should have some of the knowledge here. Something called modular programming. What is that modular programming? The modular programming, actually this is a good approach of a structured program. Well defined with a program or a file, well defined in C. Okay, a program with main function inscribed with number of modules to for each operations in the each operation in the data structure. So please be aware of that. So what is that idea? Here we can write, so some of the syntax example will write for display, void display. Okay, here we'll write this is the node type. What is type here? Node star. So this is one of the example of the. Similarly, we can write for the insertion also. Display on this modular programming, a program inscribed with number of modules for each operations. Okay, for each operation in the data structure included with the main function. So that is the logic behind here about. So actually this is modular programming implementation that will approach somewhat generic programming. Also should know that the entire operations, okay, entire operations are inscribed in the main function itself. Entire operations in the main function, in the main block itself. So what is this idea? Entire operation are inscribed in the main block itself. So this is a little bit a generic program, and we always approach modular programming for certain type of the blending the C with the data structures. So better to go for the modular. So let me also for the timing will write a mixed mode for understanding this concept clearly about that. We will go for the mixed mode. Mixed mode means that we will be using generic or programming, right? It is not program, it is called programming. And also we may use modular programming concept into this one, right?